Let's go. Let's come into a comfortable seat. You can choose to kneel or to cross your legs and push play on your playlist. I think you are all in that length direction. Yeah, you're all in the right, nice lengthwise direction. So it's easiest for you to follow. And then just close your eyes and sit still. In life, we have a range of emotions, and our emotions are constantly changing, and they can also sometimes be confusing. So if you think about sometimes they classify five emotions, 7 emotions: joy, anger, sadness, excitement, any kind of, I mean, there's a long list of different kind of emotions that we can experience. I would like you to sit this morning and try, it might not come immediately because sometimes it's the deeper layer, it's the subconscious, and that is the underlying emotion. What emotion is most present, and it's not always easy, but what emotion is most present in your being at this moment? And I can give you an example for myself because I meditated this morning. And originally I thought, oh, I'm grateful, because I tried to practice an attitude of gratefulness. But then I sat a little longer and I was like, hey, there is a sense of disappointment because of something that happened yesterday. And I was like, oh, I'm also a little bit disappointed. So that makes me a little bit sad. So I felt like, okay, I'm a little bit sad, but at the same moment, I'm also very grateful. So it felt a little bit double, and I just sat with what is. You know, in yoga, we sit with what is. So I was like, okay, but I have the right to be disappointed and a little bit sad. But do I want that to be the main emotion, and do I want that underlying, maybe, you know, it's my perspective, often in a situation of conflict or a situation of where there is disagreement or a different perspective, it doesn't always mean that my perspective is right. So I tried to see the situation from the other side and immediately felt more empathy. The sadness became lighter, and I actually could see the whole situation more clearly. So that is just an example. So we'll sit still for another 3 minutes, and I'd just like you to feel. And this changes all the time, even on your mat. You can change from being very happy to very frustrated, but just checking with yourself on an emotional level this morning. Sit still and breathe. Take around 3 more rounds of breath here and start to close that checking in with yourself. Well, you're constantly checking with yourself in a yoga practice. It is an opportunity to feel whatever you feel, to think whatever you think. And also realizing, like, for example, my example I gave you just now, it was my mind that was trying to gear myself into that gratefulness, almost overriding the feeling that was there. And then breathing through the feeling is sometimes way more healing than trying to make a shortcut or, you know, ignoring a certain feeling. And that's the beautiful thing. We don't have to be dramatic about our emotions. They're not taking control of our life, but it's almost like that emotion, and it can be joy, it can be anger. I see it as driving a car. Does the emotion drive the car, or is the emotion the co-pilot? So you can see it, it sits there, it's with you, but it's not driving your life. You are driving your life, but you are allowing these emotions and these thoughts to be there. If you have an intention, or maybe a dedication, someone in need, someone that just needs a little bit of extra love and good vibrations in their life, just bring them in your heart and in your mind. Let's bring our palms together in front of the heart. Take a deep breath into the nose and sigh out any of that emotion that is lingering, that might be a little bit heavy and sticky. And then bow your head towards your palms. Connecting the mind and the heart, they're equally important. It's also equally important to both observe our mind and acknowledge our feelings. So grateful to be here with you. Let's come into a tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. With your eyes closed, if you feel comfortable, just do some freestyle movement. Cat-cow can be quite accessible and nice, specifically to coordinate your breath in the body. So it is the breath that leads the body, rather than the mind and the body leading the breath. So notice if your body moves faster than your breath, or if the body is kind of following the breath. And then any movement, circles with the hips, just feel into your shoulders, your spine. Any places of stickiness. We'll be working a lot into the lateral parts of our body, the sides of our body. And these parts are not often stretched, and we don't really bring a lot of attention to them. So a lot of circular movements, quite a creative space. A little less linear, a little bit more right brain, creative kind of brain. Take around 3 to 4 rounds of breath here. If you did something asymmetrical, start to do the same on the other side. We meet in Anatasana. You can walk your knees to the back of the mat, hips above the knees, hands to the top of the mat, and just melt your heart down towards the floor. Your third eye can be on the floor. If your neck feels nice and free this morning, you can bring your chin down to the floor and just be gentle. Close your eyes, 3 more rounds of breath. Bringing the chin down also stimulates the throat chakra. A little harder to breathe. Just make sure the back of the neck is safe and soft. Elbow plank, shift away towards your elbows. Tuck your toes if you feel ready for that. And now just feel the strength in the arms, in the legs, in the core. Take a deep breath in and take it nice and slow. Walk your toes a little closer towards your elbows for a soft dolphin pose. Take a deep breath in and let your head hang. You can even shake a no with your head. Another deep breath in and walk your feet back to elbow plank. Shoulders above the elbows. See where your feet go until you are parallel to the floor. Exhale, hips down, point your toes. Swings pose, 3 rounds of breath. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel what you feel. Think what you think. Just observe. Almost like you're becoming schizophrenic. I don't want you to be schizophrenic, but I sometimes feel that, you know, when you really practice that mindfulness, it's like there's two of you. There's one experiencing life and there's the other one observing you experiencing life, specifically in moments of crisis. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful thing to practice. Take another deep breath in here. Tuck your toes, lift back up, elbow plane, back where we came from. Another deep breath in here. Bring your hands to the floor and walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat. So you're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Ragdoll, hold onto the opposite elbow. Choose to stay still or maybe sway your body a little from right to left, left to right. Bending the knees gives a little bit more space in the lower back. Drop the hands to the floor, bend the knees, roll the spine all the way up, vertebra by vertebra. Arms heavy, oh, feels so nice, specifically for me, around the top part of my back. Big shoulder look at the horizon. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Now interlace your hands and bring your body over to the right side. Exhale. Yeah, inhale, back to center. Over to the other side, nice and lateral stretches. Inhale, back to center. Cactus the arms and make a back bend, but bend the knees a little. So it's like you're in on a tramp and the mat is moving underneath you. So it's a bit bouncy. We'll do this a couple of times. Now let the hands come down to the floor, almost down to the floor, and then all the way up again. High mountain. Bend everything, be soft. It's almost like you're melting, like you're a melting candle. All the way up, strong, straight candle, and then exhale, melting body. One more time, inhale all the way up, everything is active, everything softens, and now we come all the way down to the floor, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, so nice. Exhale, step your hands to the top of your mat. Full plank pose, index fingers parallel. Looking good. Take a deep breath in here, all the way down to the belly. First your face, give your mat a kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah. Then your chest, then your tummy, point your toes. Inhale, fingertips next to the mat. Cobra pose, rolling cobra. Exhale, nose softens back down. The elbows point up to the sky. Inhale, lift your chest, breathe in. Press the toenails into the floor, lift the knees. Exhale, soften. Two more times. Inhale, feel the back line activate. Exhale, all the way back down. One more time, breathe in. Nose to the floor, hands to rib cage. Exhale. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Hips all the way toward your heels. Soften for a moment. So really soften the shoulders. The intention behind each move is mindful. So you can do this very strongly and press the hands into the floor. Feel the shoulders activate, or you can soften. Inhale, tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. You can measure through a plank pose. And then lift the tailbone all the way up towards the sky. You might have to pay attention here. Hopefully your brain is a little bit awake. Inhale, lift both heels up and away from the floor. Exhale, flip your heels to the right. So both heels come to the right. Now you bend your knees and press your chest as if you are in downward facing dog. You might want to quickly check. Knees are bent. Oh, such a nice lateral stretch. All the way back forward into plank pose. Come back into your toes. Exhale all the way down to the tummy. First the face, chest, belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Fingers can come next to your mat just once. Exhale, nose back down towards the floor. Inhale, tuck your toes, hands next to ribcage. Plank pose or tabletop. Downward facing dog, full stretch. Looking good. Other side. Inhale, both heels lift up and away from the floor. Exhale, heels to the left. Now bend the knees to the right. Really bend them. So you become a little small ball, but you're stretching your arms out. Look forward, breathe in. Yogi's choice, halfway or all the way to the floor. Exhale. So this could be your first chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 2 more like that. Pick the options that work for you. Inhale, heels lift up and away from the floor. Heels to the right, bend the knees to the left, both arms straight. Look forward, plank pose, breathe in. Half plank or all the way down to the floor, exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog, breathe in. Exhale, all the way back to down dog. Last one, inhale, both heels lift. So nice. Heels to the left, knees to the right. Full stretch of the right side of the body. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Exhale, half plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, look at the horizon. Or cobra. This is your practice. Down dog, hips lift first. Feet are the last thing to flip. Take a deep breath into the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, dive forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Rise, high mountain, arms sweep all the way above your head. Samasthiti, toes together, hands to heart center. Breathe in, arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, hips over to the left, hands over to the right. Half moon variation. Feel that lateral stretch on the side of the body. Inhale, back to center. Look at the horizon. Exhale over to the other side. Very nice. Inhale, back to center. Bend everything, back bend. Also the knees. Soften, soften, soften. Rise, arms back up towards the sky. Awesome. Fold forward, dive forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Knee down to the floor. Keep it tucked, keep it tucked. Keep your left foot tucked. Reach your arm all the way behind you. Nice, your left hand can be on the floor actually. It's probably a little bit easier. Take a deep breath in here. All the way around the spine, pyramid pose. Knee drops back down. Inhale, open up, look over your right shoulder, reach the right fingers. Exhale, pyramid pose, hands frame the foot. One more time. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, pyramid pose. Inhale, Vinyasa. Arms come up towards the sky. Crescent moon, slightly different. Bring your fingers over to the right side. So you're basically coming into a little bit of a side bend in your Vinyasa. Yeah, right knee comes forward. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Back to center, breathe in. Cactus the arms, breathe out. Hands to the floor, low lunge, look forward. Step the feet to the top of the mat. Fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. Now eagle the right arm under and the right leg comes over. Yeah, very nice. Hold and breathe, soften your shoulders. A little bit of a balance pose there. Whoopa, another 3. 2, deep, nice, slow Ujjayi breath. Single leg Tadasana, bring the right knee in towards your chest and then come into a tree pose. So the foot can be ankle, calf, or so just below the knee or just above the knee. And then bring the arms back up towards the sky if you can and find your balance. Now your challenge is that there is some wind coming from the left side. So you're going to arch, whoopla. Yeah, that happens when you go too quickly. And yeah, find your drishti, slowly, 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 arch the spine. And you'll notice the more you press the right foot into the inside of the leg, the more you can kind of Translate that in space on the left side of the body. Go to that edge. Find your Dristi. Nice. Back to center. Samasthiti. Close your eyes for just a moment. A sigh to release any of that tension is welcome. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe in. Left arm under the right, left leg over the right. Find your eagle shape. Notice that your knees want to sneak over to the right side. So that's because your legs are twisted. So try to bring them back to the center. So from the top, your elbows and your knees are actually stacked. Soften your shoulders and your neck. Two more rounds of breath. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. Lift the knee, reach the arms. Tree pose. Ankle, calf, or inside of thigh. First, find your balance. Practicing patience. And then bring your arms up. Slowly does it, slowly does it. So feel your stability and then move away from the balance. Challenge yourself. Press that left foot into the leg and then can translate into space on the right side of the body. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Big breath in all the way back. Nice, Karina. Awesome, Yolanda. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Breathe in, high mountain, arms all the way up to the sky. Fold forward, dive forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, Yogi's choice. So you can skip these or knee down dog. You can do a push-up, cobra, up dog. This is your moment to get back to start. It's almost like with Monopoly. When you have let's start, let's reset, let's restart again. So that flow just gets you there. It's like a repetition. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Right foot steps to the back of the mat this time. Lovely. Knee down to the floor. Reach your left arm behind you. Keep the right toes tucked. Reach, reach, reach. Nice. Take a deep breath in here. Frame the foot, pyramid pose, lift the right knee and give your left knee a kiss. Mwah! Right knee back down towards the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Lovely opening of the body. Exhale, around the spine. You can keep the left knee a little bit bent if that feels better. Inhale, bring it across. Exhale. All the way to round. Anjaneyasana, knee down, arms up. You can interlace your fingers. Now bring your arms over to the left side. So again, you feel that nice opening here in the right side of the body. Maybe translate it all the way down to that right hip flexor. Good. Breathe in, come back to center. And then bring your arms all the way down to the floor. Tuck your right toe, look forward, inhale. Step both feet to the top of the mat. Fold forward, exhale. Rise, high mountain, arms sweep all the way above your head. Over to your left with the hands, hips to the right. Just one breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Melting candle. Melt, 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 melt. Softness. Bounce back up strong. Inhale. Fold forward, dive forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, Yogi's choice. Step, jump, float, skip. Nice and graceful. You've got time. Feel your up dog. I also sometimes have a tendency to rush through up dog. It's a back bend, so feel the shape. Let the breath be your guide. Inhale, lift both heels up and away from the floor. Exhale, heels to the right, knees to the left. Right knee to your nose. So swivel back onto your toe and bring the right knee to your nose. Three-legged dog. Right leg up towards the sky. Breathe in. Right knee to your right arm. Breathe out. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Lengthen. Knee to the left arm. Falling triangle variation. You can flatten the left foot. So I'm walking a little bit closer so I can bend the left knee. You need the flexibility in the feet, so see if this is possible for you. And then the variation would be to come into eagle legs. You don't have to wrap the foot all around, and then we go for that lateral stretch. So the left arm reaches up and over. Yeah, squeeze those legs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Looking good. Change your eagle legs into a figure four legs. We're still in a side plank, but you're bending the right knee. The right ankle is on the top of the left thigh. So we're in figure four side plank. All right, challenging you this morning. Down dog figure four. Hand down, lift your left heel. Stay in figure four and press the right leg against the left leg. Oh, I mean, if you get this, it's so nice. So nice. Now, you can step forward, but the left leg can help. How? Lift your left heel and then launch your foot to the top of the mat. Crescent lunge, arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Side bend, hands over to the right side. You can hover your left knee just above the floor. Back to center, crescent lunge. Let's add the other side. Left knee hovers, hands over to the other side. Nice. Arms back up to the sky. Breathe in. Rainbow warrior to your left leg. Breathe out. Yeah, fabulous. Star pose, inhale. Big stretch. Horse, arms horizontal. Exhale. Take a breath in here. One hand down, one hand up. And then reach to the opposite walls. It's a dancing goddess. Inhale, arms back horizontal. Exhale. Oh, so much space. You're going to have a very creative day. Inhale. That's what tends to happen. It stimulates creativity. These kind of side stretches. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. All the way to the side. Back to star pose. Inhale. To the top of your mat. Warrior two. Exhale. Bend that right knee. Reverse warrior, right arm up to the sky. Chaturanga Dandasana. Wiggle your hands down. You can step, you can float, you can skip. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Knees to the floor, dolphin pose. Dolphin pose, I like to just measure my arms so I'm sure that my elbows are as wide as my shoulders. So you can bring your hands around the biceps. Feel the biceps. Good. Palms flat to the floor. Bring some super glue to the base of your thumb. So the base of the thumb, the meaty part of the thumb, is pressing into the floor. Then you walk your toes closer. You'll probably feel that your shoulders are shifting forward compared to your elbows. So you press your chest back into the floor, or you press your elbows, your lower arms into the floor to press your chest back. Now you're creating space in the armpits. You can let the head hang heavy. Take 4 more rounds of breath here. This is quite a strong pose for most of us. I'm already starting to shake a little, and that's all right. Navel is in, keep breathing. Take another deep breath, knees to the floor, embryo pose for just 3 rounds of breath. Soften your shoulders, reset, breathe, connect. Hands come to the top of the mat, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, full stretch. Oh, you moved so beautifully this morning, very nice. Quite a graceful practice if you get it. We'll do the flow twice, so you've got time. left side. Inhale, both heels lift up and away from the floor. Heels to the left, knees to the right. Little ball, stretch the arms. Take a deep breath in. Left knee to your nose. So you stay on the right toes and we bring the left knee to the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Left knee, try to bring it up high towards the armpit. Use the core strength. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. To the right arm, falling triangle variation. So just pause, take your time. You can even bring the left foot to the floor for a moment and bring the right foot a little closer. Yeah, and flatten it. Right knee is bent. Then you can eagle the legs and reach that right arm over. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Looking good, looking good. Take another deep breath in. Figure four, so the leg just slides and opens up. So the left knee is bent. Quite tricky the practice this morning. You're doing super well. Take a deep breath in. Down dog, figure four. Lots of creativity in this practice. Doing things differently. Yeah, opens our mind, challenges us as well. Take a deep breath in. Lift the right heel to launch your left foot to the top of the mat. Nice landing. Crescent lunge, arms reach up to the sky. Breathe in. Hands to the left side, and you can hover the right knee just above the floor. Oh, this feels so yummy. Inhale, back up to the sky. To the other side, but keep your hips level. So it's just your upper body that makes that side bend. Back to the center, find your feet, find your balance. Rainbow warrior over to the right leg, flex the left foot. Stop pose, press all the way up, breathe in. Hands horizontal, bend the knees. 2 rounds, you can close your eyes, take a breath in. One arm up, one arm down, so they can reach up to the sky and the ceiling, or reach to the opposite wall. Okay, maybe with the eyes closed. Inhale, strong legs and light upper body. Exhale. Inhale, arms horizontal. Exhale. Breathe it back in. Breathe it back out. So nice. Star pose. Roll all the way tall. Big breath into the top of your mat. Warrior 2. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Left arm up to the sky. You can look up to the left hand. Wiggle the hands down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Spirit dive. Anything that works for you. I don't know about you guys, but it is freezing this morning. I'm already getting cold. It's just the temperature. The sun is shining. I think it's probably -10 down here. I'm just joking, but it's quite chilly. All right, bend your knees and look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, dive forward. Right, high mountain, arms all the way up. Hands to heart center, just pause for a moment. Soften the neck and shoulders. Stand still. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? No judgment, no attachment. Just curiosity and fascination on who you are, what you think. There's no one else that has the same thoughts, feelings or experiences that you have. You're just experiencing this journey of yoga and this journey of life together. Inhale, high mountain, arms up to the sky. Hands over to the right, hips over to the left. Exhale. Inhale, back to center, find your symmetry. Exhale, find your asymmetrical shape. Back to center, breathe in, lovely core connection. Melting candle, bend the knee and just let everything be soft. All the way back up. Inhale, fold forward, dive forward. Exhale. So graceful. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step, jump, float. Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll do that lovely flow again. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 rounds of breath here in down dog. Now the child's pose is always a nice variation to reset. So you can flow joyfully, lightly, gracefully. Inhale, heels lift up away from the floor, heels to the right, knees to the left, little ball, stretch the arms. Right knee to your nose, come into your left toes, right knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift the right leg up. Bring the right knee to the right armpit, even to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Right knee, left arm, eagle, falling triangle. Left foot flattens and grounds. Right leg hooks. And it's like you're sitting. You're grounding for that left foot and that right hand. Nice, 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 nice. From here, you can bring the left hand to the left knee. It's almost like you're doing that figure four, but the leg is floating. All right, challenge. Bring your right knee to the right armpit, so there's more weight in the right hand. Yeah, it can hug. So you're hugging it in, almost like a wind removal pose. If you want, you can hold on to the pinky side of the foot. The pinky side of the right foot, and then bring the knee in. Maybe some of you will open up. Maybe not. Just holding it here. Feel the connection between the right bicep and the right thigh. Yes. Good. All right, bearing the foot back into that figure four. That was amazing. Figure four down dog. Swivel over those left toes. Hold and breathe for a moment. Lots of weight on that right shoulder. So just feel if it feels, my right shoulder feels kind of different from my left. I can feel it's been working. Lift your left heel, the one on the floor. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Exhale. Rise, crescent lunge, interlace your hands. Hands over to the right, hover your left knee. Inhale, back to center. Over to the other side, exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge, look at the horizon, and rainbow warrior, exhale, flow with your breath. All the way up, star pose, breathe in. This time, Prosarita, turn your toes in, fold forward. All the way forward, and then you have an opportunity for an inversion. If you want to practice headstands, tripod headstands, handstands, anything that works for you. I'll give you a minute. Let me just time that. Yeah, I'm gonna go like that, otherwise I'm gonna kick my arms. Remember that in headstands, the legs up towards the sky is just a detail. Find your little egg first if you are doing headstands. Maybe you're doing handstands or anything else that just makes you happy. No jumping into it. Nice, nice. The legs are a detail, they're literally 1%. It's about finding that core, finding the center, turning your world upside down. Seeing things from a different perspective. And inversions are also overcoming of fear. Because it's scary to be upside down. It's totally weird. It's totally weird. Even look around your room and look, I'm looking at my Uggs upside down. I'm looking at everything upside down. It's pretty cool. It's also pretty weird. 3 more rounds of breath. Slowly bring the feet back down towards the floor. Together, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, fold forward, soften your neck and your shoulders. Heels in, toes out, star pose, come all the way back up to the sky, to the top of the mat, warrior 2. Reverse warrior, arm up to the sky, reach. Chaturanga Dandasana, step, jump, float, wiggle your hands back down towards the floor. We need a downward facing dog. Child's pose is available. Take a moment there. Remember your intention or even your dedication. So dedicating your practice to someone in need can also be your motivator. When you want to give up, or when you think, when your thoughts are not supportive anymore, it's like, no, I'm doing this for my loved one. Come on, Joëlle, let's do it. That kind of vibe. All right, the heels lift up, last little flow, all the way up, and then left, the heels to the left, knees to the right, lovely bend. Left knee in towards your chest, awesome. Three-legged dog, lift your leg up, knee to the left armpit, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to the right arm, exhale, hold. Find that interesting, funny side plank, ground foot lifted with your eagle arms. Yes. Not eagle arms, eagle legs. Eagle legs, yes. All right. Maybe already come a little bit in that figure four. Right hand on the front of the shin. The knee presses into the hand presses into the knee, and it's almost like a wind removal pose. Yeah, it's almost like a wind removal pose. Hug your knee close to the armpit. To be honest, it's actually a little bit easier when you bring the hand around the foot. Why? Because the foot can press into the hand, and the hand can press into the foot. And that resistance can help you hug the knee close to the armpit. Some of you might open up the leg. Woo! Yeah, but bringing it in is lots of work, lots of new things. All right, let's bring our foot into that figure four, and then come into your down dog figure four. Take a pause, take a moment here, replace your hands, notice different sensations in your left shoulder and the right shoulder. Yeah. Hard work there. Take a deep breath in, look forward, step the foot to the top of the mat. Rise, crescent lunge, you can interlace your hands, take a deep breath in, arms over to your left side, hover your right knee just above the floor. Bounce back up, inhale, keep your twisting, hands over to the right side, exhale. Inhale, arms up to sky, rainbow warrior, exhale, nice and graceful. Rise, send all the way up, inhale, star pose. Prostrata, fold forward, inhale. Now if you want to do a little bit more natural stretches, it's quite nice to walk your hands over to one leg. You also start to feel that here. You can even come into a bind where you bring the fingers on the inside of the other thigh. If you want to try another inversion, we'll have another minute here. We'll have another minute here. But you can also just focus on those, on that lovely space creation. A little bit of self-practice within the practice. Around halfway, you've got another couple of rounds of breath here. If your legs are up, slowly bring them back down towards the floor. Let's unify by breathing in together. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, exhale, heels in, toes out, rise, star pose, all the way up to the top of the mat, warrior two, exhale, such good focus. Reverse warrior, left arm reaches up, follow the fingers with your eye, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, maybe a little spirit dive. Funny how some days handstands just feel very easy. Other days it's like, huh? Where did my handstands go? No judgment, no attachment. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mats. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, inhale. Hold here, arms next to your biceps. Take a little, it's almost like you're skiing. Take a little seat there. Take a deep breath in, and now we're going to go down to the floor. 5, 4, 3, ooh la 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 la. and all the way down. Nice. Well done. Janusasana, right leg comes over to the sides. Left foot can be on the inside of the thigh. Yeah, put on something warm if you feel that you're getting a bit cold. And we'll go for a lateral stretch again. Oh, if you have a prop, if you have a block, for some of us it might be nice to have a block or something on the inside of the right thigh. You can rest your elbow and then let the other arm, so you're opening up your chest. We're not facing our leg actually. We're facing the side. You're almost looking to your left knee. And then open up. So you want to open the heart back up towards the sky. And then the arm can reach over. And you can close your eyes. Or you can just let your left arm dangle. And it kind of hits the head. It's not pressing. Superb. You can bring the elbow down. Open up the chest. Twist, 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 twist. And that goes all the way here down to the kidneys. Right there. Three more rounds of breath. Slowly lift your spine back up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Twist over to your left side. Exhale. Maybe your left hand finds the pants here on the inside of the leg. It's kind of a half bite. Or the fingers can wiggle around the inside of the thigh. You can look over your left shoulder and really extend that twist into the neck. Just make sure both sit bones are grounded. And I find it easier to feel that with my eyes closed. Inhale, just turn your face to the front. Exhale, unravel and bring your arms all the way over to the right side. A little bit of drama. Breathe in, bring the arms all the way over to the left side. Left hand down to the floor and then lift yourself all the way up. Reach through your right hand. Oh, nice. What did I say yesterday? I said something very funny in class. And I was like, oh, that's going to be my quote. Time invested in you. Oh, and I forgot. It just flipped out of my mouth. Time invested in you is the best thing you can do. Oh, I don't remember. It rhymed. It was really fun. All right, other sides. Janusasana, maybe that block on the inside. So first twist. It's almost like you want to twist. But then you go to the sides. Yes. Big difference for me, interesting. One side, on the other side I've got more space. So often people want to touch the foot, but then the chest starts to go down to the floor. That's a different stretch. It's not bad. You're not going to hurt yourself. There's no good or bad in yoga. It's not judgment, but it's just, what are we trying to achieve? Are we doing it with intention? And we're really working into that lateral space, opening up all the way into the kidneys. Sometimes just taking your fist and kind of softly clopping, clop, clop, knock, knock, knock on those organs is a very good thing to do. My kidneys love this. Hello kidneys, good morning. You can wake up and do your job today. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, roll the spine up, reach up, both sit bones into the floor, twist over to your right side. Exhale, maybe a half bind. The fingers can grab your jersey or your pants, and then you can even close your eyes. look over. Well, you can't look if you have your eyes closed, but you know, you're pretending to look over that right shoulder. If it feels nice, to just extend that stretch into the left. Breathe. Come back to your breath. Just a phase, bring it back to the center. Inhale, a little bit of drama, release all the way to the left side. Inhale all the way to the right side, the right hand down to the floor. Lift up, yum, yum, yum. Take another deep breath in there. The hips slowly come down towards the floor. Top of the mat, scoop your hips all the way to the top. And then you can come into butterfly legs. So the soles of the feet are touching. Nice hip opener. Your block can come in handy. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Little bit more space. Yeah. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, soles of the feet. If you have a block, you may use it. You don't have to. Bridge pose, wheel, or supported bridge pose. So bridge pose, feet are hip width apart. You can touch the Achilles and then lift the hips. Hands can come next to your ears if you want to do a full wheel or any variation here. Just pick the height of the block that feels good to your body this morning. Let the body tell you what feels good. It sounds weird, but sometimes it's like, oh, the mind is habitual. We try to just move away from habits and really feel, is this the right option for today, for this moment, And then you're being in the present. We take another 5 rounds of breath here. Slowly, slowly, slowly release, vertebra by vertebra. Once the pelvis hits the floor, just pause, lie still for a couple more rounds of breath. Slowly hug your knees into your chest and make it a big hug. So you bring your hands around your elbows, you give your knees a kiss, so your nose comes really close to your knees. Create a really small ball, small, tight. Give yourself the biggest squeezing, loving hug. One more deep breath in, and then release to Shavasana. If you prefer to go into meditation, that's also fine. I'll be your timekeeper. For now, just rest and recover. If you are in a really happy place and you want to sit a little longer, or you want to be in Shavasana a little longer, just feel free to do so. Let your whole being go to those deeper levels. Those levels we don't all understand. It's just such a beautiful alignment. It's healing. You can feel it. So let this totally ignore my instructions if you prefer to just stay a little longer. Otherwise, take a nice deep breath in to awaken your body through the breath, through prana, through life force. When I sigh out, take your time to slowly awaken the body with small movements of your fingers and your toes. Maybe a stretch out. Ooh, a bit of dramatic sound. Yawning. Ooh, open the mouth. Ooh, that was a real yawn. That's quite nice. And then have your knees in towards your chest. A nice loving hug. And then come back in your own time. You can roll to the side, pause for a moment, or if you feel like, oh, I actually want to sit, just come and sit and feel. Can you notice a difference? Subtle, it is so subtle. The more we practice yoga, the more subtly we get to feel things in our body. But the more subtle we also start to observe and notice little fluctuations of the mind, subtly go into deeper layers of our emotional world. And that is a gift, to be able to just observe and notice, to grow and to be the best version of yourself, and to be with what is, rather to breathe through things, rather than pushing it away and ignoring it, because then it needs to be compensated in a different way. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful way to start our day together. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Gratitude, gratitude for your willingness to come to your mat. Keep coming to your mat. It's there for you. It's a sacred, beautiful, healing space. May this practice have a beautiful ripple effect into the rest of this day and week. Namaste.